Hello everyone, my name is Andy. Today is Saturday, August 12th. Time is around 7:20 GMT, and we will have a look at the FTSE futures on the Wanda platform. So it's Saturday, markets are closed, but during the weekend I always do an analysis of the higher time frame, the weekly, the daily, to as a preparation for the trading week and also for investors. So here we are looking at the weekly chart, and so my take on the FTSE is that here from the March 2020 lows, we did a first impulse here to the upside. So this is our higher degree wave one. We did this in 5 waves: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Divergence here is not really outspoken. That's why we cannot rule out an additional high. If we would have this additional high, then I think it would look like something like this here, that this was our wave 3, that we are now doing our wave 4, excuse me. And this wave 4, so wave 4 is corrective, and then I would think of something more complex in the sense of WX, something like this here, and that then the second part of our correction is a triangle, like A, B, C, D, E as a wave 4, and then we go up again as a wave 5. But for now, I would not really consider this scenario. My primary scenario is that we will see more downside, so that the wave 1 higher degree was finished here. And if this is the case, then we know the target area for our wave 2 in the higher degree. We take the length of our wave 1 here, and then our wave 2 should go into the area between the 0.5 and the 0.854 FIB retracement. So if we have to reach this area, then I would go like for an WXY structure. Of course, I do not know for sure that this will play out, but on the lower time frame, I mean like the 4 hour, as we will see, it looks like we are moving in 3 waves, and so their WXY structures look more appropriate. And therefore I would also choose here in the weekly for a WXY structure. And if we have to reach this area from a distribution point of view, it would look like this, that we here have our wave W, then a wave X, and then a wave Y. But of course, it could also be that we have a shallow wave 2, which would mean, for instance, that this is the wave W, the wave X, and then we should here have our wave Y, and the wave 2 is in. But this is something to analyze later once we reach this area, once we take out this low here. So on the weekly, let's just keep it like this. I now think that we have to look at more important things at the daily and the 4 hour. So let's do this. Let's go to the daily, and so here this is our wave 1 high. This is the area of our wave 2 low where we should go. So we are still far away from this area. So let's just have a look at this here. And as you can see, I also use WXY structures here. Before, some weeks ago, I was trying to fit this in 5 waves, but that did not work well anymore. And so now I think this looks more appropriate, like 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So this looks quite good from a distribution point of view. And yeah, I think the first important area to consider for investors is this area. So if we have a shallow wave 2 here, so this wave 2 could also be finished here after the end of this WXY correction here. This is something that is possible and that we have to pay attention to as soon as we take out this low. But for now, as an investor, I don't think you can do much. I think you have to wait for this area, which is the area here that we can find by taking the length. I'm sorry, this is the wrong tool. I need the Fibonacci tool. If we take the length of our wave W, the length of our wave X, then here the area between the 1 and the 1.618 Fib extension is the area where is my wave Y here? It should be here. And this one, yeah, this one can be here. So this is the area to consider. Yeah, and now I think the main question for the FTSE is like, is this structure here finished? So it looks like we are doing another WXY here. So yeah, it looks all quite complicated, but yeah, this is the only way to let work to make an appropriate count. I believe. And so the main question now is if this wave X here is finished or not. If it is finished, then we also know the target for this wave Y, which will be the target. If we take the length of our wave W, the length of our wave X, then the area. Why did I draw this area here? I think I did not update this for a long time. This should be here. And this one should be here. So then this could be the end, the target of our wave Y here if we are finished. If our wave X is finished here. So let's keep this area right there. So let me check. W, X, Y, this area, good. W, X, Y, this area, good. Yeah, and so here we have the first chance that our wave 2 is finished, indeed, but it could be that this was just all part of a larger WXY and then it becomes WXY into this area. Okay, great. Now, so main question is our wave X in here or not? Actually, I do not think so. I would go for this scenario that we see again more upside as wave X. Like if I look at the 4 hour, I believe this here will play out. This looks like an impulsive structure, not a corrective. And so if this is an impulsive structure, it means that it should be a wave A in the correction. After a wave A, we should get a wave B and then a wave C to the upside. So I believe this is gonna play out, or this is my primary scenario. Of course, it could be that we were finished here. Let's see. But this is what I'm looking for in my trading now. So a wave B to the downside here. I would like to buy again for this wave C. So currently I'm actually short from here. I would like to take out this low here and then buy again for a wave C to the upside. So I think this is the scenario for traders we should look for next week. And for investors, not much is changing. Actually, I would only consider buying again the FTSE and an ETF on the FTSE, or stocks on the FTSE that follow a similar pattern as this one. Once we reach this area here. Okay, that's my analysis of the FTSE higher time frame. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, subscribe to support my work, and I see you back on Monday for an analysis of the lower time frame. Have a nice weekend. Bye bye.